really force myself to do this. I don't know why. I'm feeling this weird energy and I don't know where it's coming from. My dog has been sick. He's sad. I'm taking care of him. But it doesn't matter. We're here. I'm going to speak to the spirits and we're going to get a message. Even if it doesn't make sense to me, it'll make sense to somebody. So these are my cartomancy decks, which are they're just regular playing cards. However, I'm using them because that's what cartomancy is. Okay, let's just, it's weird energy. I'm trying a different angle. Let me know if you like it. Alright, spirits, angels, send me some money. Send abundance to the collective. I feel irritated. That's why I didn't want to start. I didn't make a video yesterday because I feel irritated. But it doesn't matter. God's going to give me energy. We're going to get it. We're going to get it done. We're just going to do it. Let's do it. Doesn't matter. Let's just do it. Awesome. Enjoy the polar bear playing the piano. Okay. Alright. Spirits, angels, whoever's listening. Let's get a message, shall we? For someone, somewhere. Get comfy, get a drink. There's no anxiety, no stress. Let's get rid of it, all of it. I'm gonna try to not fidget too much in this chair. You got a message for the collective? Spirit. Let me know if you can hear me. It's all this fear, I don't like it. Somebody's feeling fear and it's keeping them crippled. Remember to keep breathing. Everything's fine. It's not always what you think it is. It's kind of funny, you know, when you get in that state of mind where someone tries to tear you down. Not even someone, it's just like your own self, and like paying attention to the media, you just tear yourself down and then you blame everyone, and it's like, why does everybody have to get me? Nobody's out to get you. You're just paranoid for no reason. It's hilarious. But this is the home stretch. We got a 6, a 4, and of course another 6. Yep. This is the home stretch. The ace, yeah. With the queen on the bottom, stating that someone has reached the status that they have been trying to reach, or maybe slowly getting there and realizing that it is a journey and not a destination. That's cool. 6 of spades goes in a different direction than what you may have always been, but then followed by the 4 of clubs. This is like God saying yes because you have 4 clubs. There's 4. I thought of it. I apologize today, but 6, 2 6s, 6 of hearts, and an ace of clubs, which is like, yes, you're doing something right. Somebody's doing something right. All band together and rise from the ashes. Become better people. Stop being peasants. Hit that subscribe button. Drop a donation, show your support. I definitely appreciate every bit of it. All right, ooh, buddy. Okay, I'm feeling it. Oh, there's the energy. Ah, hello. Okay, so that wasn't there before. This energy I'm feeling, I didn't feel it with this deck. We got a king of spades right out of here, followed by the 7 of clubs, diamonds. 7 of diamonds. I'm feeling like I'm having to force myself to do this. Why? Is somebody feeling like they have to force themselves to act? Sometimes creating a habit takes a lot of force, yeah. A lot of grunt work, a lot of releasing of peasant mindsets. It's okay, we can get out of that. Just drop a donation in there and then you'll show your support and it will come back to you tenfold. Invest in me and I invest in you. We got ace of hearts. And then a 4 of hearts. That could be significant for someone, but it started off with a king of spades, which is kind of an arrogant type of personality. And yeah, there's the energy. I'm understanding that now. There's someone who is just like very egotistical and stubborn still. Like, holy fuck. How are you still so stubborn? I'm stubborn, but in ways that are good for me. Release that ego. Nobody's gonna help you if you just act like you got it all together all the time. Perhaps you need to humble yourself, find your heart, and you go from the 4 of clubs to the 4 of hearts. Oh. I can't. What's this fucking chair? Oh my god, okay. There it is. Okay. Spirit, confirm what I just said. Somebody's stubborn and needs to release it because this is hindering the collective. You don't realize all time exists at the same time and we all have to be relative to each other, and don't just assume just because something happened in the past that it won't happen again or it won't creep up again, because sometimes it does, and that's when you have to reach inside and find what it is inside of you that you enjoy doing and that's preventing you from going back to those cycles. Give me 3. Oh my god, look at this. So Jack, and then a 6, one more. Cool. Good. So we got JJ here, little guy. Oh, look at that little blonde boy. He's going from a immature little boy child to a man or a woman, not gender specific. This is good because at first it's like, look, I'm so arrogant, I don't deserve you, or somebody who's getting all up in their head about it, not having the right mindset. Being a little arrogant, perhaps. Maybe we should let that go. Being arrogant is not fun. It pushes people away. Then you don't get any friends and you don't have any fun. 10 of spades there to confirm, right on the bottom of the deck. Awesome. All right, Spirit. What do they? It's like, what do they need to know? Because I'm seeing right here a lot of good fortune if they just let go of their ego, but why can't they let go of their ego? They don't realize that they're such a high valued status individual and they don't want to admit it. You go through life being all like, I don't want to do this because I don't want anyone to think that I'm selfish. Who gives a fuck? People are going to think whatever they're going to think. It doesn't matter what you do. You can do whatever you want. They'll think whatever they want. This is 6 of spades. Which is awesome because we had a 6 here, a 6 here, and a 6 here, and a 6 here, which is like good work. Good work. Somebody's doing some good work. Just keep it up. Who cares what people think? Who gives a fuck? I don't want to be seen as a... Well, if you don't want to be seen as whatever, don't do actions that cause you to be seen to do whatever those things are. The 8 of clubs means there's a permanent type of change. You can let that be a good change, or you can continue with this childish boy mindset, this little baby mindset, this immature. Let's drop that stupid immature bullshit. Spirit, why do I have so many immature peasants around us? Ha! Jack of diamonds. That's good because it came out twice. It lets me know that somebody is actually realizing they are a peasant and trying to get off the bottom of the ocean. We're not bottom feeders. Some of us are. Some of us will go our whole lives being a bottom feeder, but not everyone. Some people realize that they go from a working class poverty, you know, whatever, or middle class, it doesn't matter. I'm not making fun of anyone in their situations. Wherever you are, everybody's self-made. Everybody got to where they are because of the choices they made in their life. But let's say someone has figured out that they could be a queen or a king or an emperor or major or something. We got 2 diamonds. That's good. And to finish it off, we have the queen of diamonds. That's just perfect. That's perfect. If you don't see how awesome that is, then you can just get the fuck out, because this is amazing. This is amazing. I need you to hit that subscribe button. Go buy my book. Support me. No more bullshit of taking advantage, taken for granted. It's not gonna happen anymore. If you're not gonna listen, you can get the fuck out, because I'm not wasting my time with peasants. Ha! 5 of diamonds. That's amazing. That's a good change. That's a change. So the king and queen over here, who went from, you know, just 2 random people in their own sad little lives, but once they come together, they realize, hey, we're such a great couple, great power couple. We become so much better than we thought we were. That's awesome. But then there's a change for the better. Someone's about to get them pentacles. I love it. I love it. Okay, Spirit, give me something. Ancestors, guardians of the galaxy. Oh, I missed it. There you go. Yeah, 4 of spades. Right after the 5 of diamonds. You see, when it comes to 4 of spades, especially with this deck. Okay, so also we have an 8. So I need someone to let go of their ego, because once they do that, stop being stubborn, don't be arrogant, don't have this whole fucking Dunning-Kruger effect where you think you know everything. You fucking don't. Nobody knows everything. You don't have to know everything. You'll know what you need to know when you need to know it, and it will come into your mind when you need it. Which is like everything in life. Let's say we're going to talk about money again, because everybody, you know, is chasing after money because they just are afraid of it or something. It's like, you don't have to do that. It'll come to you effortlessly if you have the right mindset. That's why some people live their whole lives in poverty, because they never figure it out. It's not even that difficult. All you gotta do is set your mind, get your mind right. Let go of arrogance. Realize that the universe is abundant in all forces. It's abundant in all ways. So like, there's no lack. There is nothing that is lacking. It's just you as an individual, as a human being, you seem to think that there's just not enough of anything in the world, and that just prevents more lack and not enough of anything in the world. And that's just why everybody is broke. That's why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Exactly. 10 of diamonds. But we're not talking about money. We're talking about this little dude here who decided that he's a man and he's not going to act like a fucking boy anymore. That's awesome. I love it. I love it when someone realizes how mature they actually are. You realize that you don't have to reply. You don't have to respond to anything if you don't want to. If someone's going to try to tear you down constantly, or if you're just trying to tear yourself down, just ignore the voice in your head. There's always going to be a voice. It just takes a little practice to rewire that old subconscious. So we gotta rewire that old subconscious. Tell yourself you're worth it, and then you'll be worth it. You'll radiate worthiness. You'll radiate happiness, and then you'll just be amazing, and everybody will want to be around you because they feel your worthiness. You know, the ones that don't want to be around you will just continue with their miserable lives, being a peasant in their peasant lives. How about we get some cards, Spirit? 2. That's good. Maybe 2 people have realized they don't want to be peasants anymore. Exactly. 4 of clubs, we're joining forces and becoming better. Breaking free. I love it. Break free from the matrix. 2 and 2 make 4. Okay, 2-2, that's a good sign. Stop being arrogant. It's not that hard. You're almost there. There's one thing left to release. This lack mindset, this one little step, just this little bit of feeling like you can't do it, you can't trust yourself. Can you trust yourself? How do you expect other people to trust you? How do you trust anyone else if you can't trust yourself? Let's get more cards. I'm nosy. Spirit, I need to know more. I want to know all the things. Create a high vibrational life. You gotta be high vibrational. You don't have to focus on every single issue in your life every second of the day. You know, delegate. Delegate. You have to delegate your life. Or you're just gonna constantly be sitting around in fear, never getting anywhere, but letting all these imaginary stupid threats from the government and letters and bills and things keep you kind of like in this turtle shell, and that's exactly where they want you. So do the exact opposite. They want to keep you in a box, you're going to say, fuck that box. I'm going to crush that box. And they can't do anything about it because it's truth. Like once you realize the truth, you become untouchable. You become untouchable because you're seeing the truth, and it's like you can, it's kind of funny because it's just like, this is an illusion. Like it's all an illusion, and people are just so fucking dumb. It's like they can't even tell, they can't see it. And when all the ones who had a hold on you before in the past, you know, it's like trying to put you under their thumb. They see how amazingly strong you are now. This will be the third 2 and 2. They see how strong you are now and realize they can't touch you, and then they get all huffy and puffy, and just, they'll find someone else. There's plenty of peasants in the world to torture. Sad enough to say. Hate to admit it, but it's true. One more, Spirit, one more. Awesome. This will be the winning card, which is the 9 of Hearts. 29 might be significant for someone, or maybe 92. We got 2 9s here. That's pretty good. And then the 2 2s. So you're changing, things are good. Just remember to breathe. Remember that everything is because of love. Like try to see it that way. It's like you have to set boundaries. So if someone's going to get offended if you call them a peasant, it's just because they realize that's what they are. If you're speaking truth and someone else wants to come along and try to tear you down or say things, it's just like, you shouldn't be talking about people like that. It's like, okay, well, I know who I am. Do you know who you are? You can say almost anything and you shouldn't take offense to it. Like, what people say is a reflection of them. When you say stuff like, oh my God, oh no, wobbly, my bad, I apologize. When you say things like that, like, perhaps, no, when you say things along the lines that I just did, where I don't waste my time with peasants, I'm not talking about anyone in particular. It's more like a state of mind. It's like my former self, who I was before. And I have to use the word peasant because it makes me think of how I was, the bottom, the bottom of the totem pole, just the complete worst of the worst scum of the earth. And I'm not that anymore. I've elevated, and you can too. And it's awesome because all you have to do is just release, do some inner work, release some of that stress. Don't worry about things that are just out of your control. Now I'm going to pick some random verbiage from this book because, well, according to Bob Proctor, he reads this every day, or a little bit every day. Think and Grow Rich is the best book. He's read it every day, a little bit every day. So we're going to find a little bit just to sink into your subconscious so that you can be here with me. Oh, this is good. So right off the bat, I saw the self-discipline one receives from a definite program of specialized study makes up to some extent for the wasted opportunity when knowledge was available without cost. The home study method of training, remember that, home study method. See, I was homeschooled, thank God for that. So I was never meant to be on a schedule. I can't be on a schedule. Ever since I was a child, I just did everything in my own terms, and it's difficult for me to Anyhow, the home study method of training is especially suited to the needs of employed people who find, after leaving school, that they must acquire additional specialized knowledge, but cannot spare the time to go back to school. You see that? You see what I just said? Cannot spare the time to go back to school. They require specialized knowledge because they are unfamiliar with how to be themselves, because they've always been at a job or done things according to someone else's standards, meeting someone else's standards. So you see right here, they must acquire additional specialized knowledge. In other words, they should do it. However, they don't care about it enough because they cannot spare the time to go back to school. You don't have to go back to school. Sometimes you just have to watch a good YouTube video. My goodness. I hope there was a message in there for you somewhere. If there was, hit that subscribe button, join my family. Let's get into the club of the elite. No more lack mindset. No more poverty mindset. Stop focusing on what you don't have, or you're going to continue focusing on it for the rest of your life. You're never going to be happy. You're going to be miserable. You sick, sad, miserable old motherfucker on your deathbed just wishing that you had done something different. Don't hope for that. You can change right now. Just change the way you think. It's that simple. It's not as dramatic as you think it is. And that's why a lot of humans don't follow through. They dramatize it to this absurd level. It's like, it doesn't have to be that absurd. You just have to get up and fucking do it. You just gotta do it. That's all there is to it. Stop being arrogant. Stop with the ego. There's gonna be people that are higher up the ladder than you are. And this whole stupid human nature, greedy, selfish, every man for itself is just gonna cause everyone to fall. It's just gonna cause the whole thing to collapse. But if we help each other, then we all go up the ladder. We all get elevated. But we have to help each other. We have to release that ego that's like, oh, I'm not gonna help you. I wanna be where I wanna be because I got there. Great, well then you're just gonna fall in a couple years and follow the other sheep into the fucking black hole, and then everybody's gonna just forget who you are. Do things for yourself, but don't see it as selfish. See it as trying to just better yourself. What is this? I didn't even ask. Yeah, okay. Sometimes I just play with these cards and then Spirit lets me know that what I'm talking about is complete accuracy and that you should be listening. Hit that subscribe button if you are. If not, then I'm not even talking to you. It doesn't matter. You're not meant to be here. Wow, okay, well, I think I might end it there. Alright, I'll see you guys on the other side.